We think we ought to get started? Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. I feel like it's time to go. It's time to do another Wednesday.
It is.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really feel like a Wednesday.
No? Why?
The guy that I work with, like directly, I don't know where he's been. Like I've seen him 3 times, like 1 time each the last 3 days, but he just like pops in and he's gone again. Like,
so it feels like he's living the weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, just feel like he's gone. Like I'm just not used to being by myself in there, you know. But yeah, he just pops in every once in a while and he's gone. It's like, and I get there, the lights are all off. I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't ask him what he's doing. Just I don't really give a fuck. But
it's hump day.
It is hump day.
I can back this off of your nuts a little bit this week. Well, last week, like if I got it too far back, you get like that thing where you move your arm and you see it all of a sudden over on Ethan's thing because we're all pretty close together. So anyway, hi, welcome to the Mind Snacks Podcast. It is Wednesday night, February 15th, the year 2023. Tyler, me, how's that neck pussy healing up?
It's healing up good, dude.
Yeah?
I showed it to Patrick the other day. He's like, I don't want to alarm you, but it looks real fucked up.
How does it?
It doesn't. It's just like a line.
Yeah, is that it?
I mean, kind of, in a nutshell.
Just show it in the camera. Show the people.
I don't know if they'll be able to see it very good.
Oh, probably not.
But, I mean, it's just like, it's like a line, just like a line across the back of my neck. Yeah.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my doctor. I had to argue with that motherfucker for a year to get that out of there.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah, well, it's just this. They don't really do nothing. I'm like, dude, I obviously came to you with a problem.
Doctors suck.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this thing fucking hurts. I'm like, I literally get headaches every single day of my life. Like, I had a headache for 8 months straight, never even went away. I'm like, okay. But it's like, can't sleep. I'm like, my neck's all messed up from and then they took it out and like, wow, that was way deeper in that in your muscle than I thought. I'm like, yeah, no, you know shit. Like, you don't say. Like,
it's like I went to
Rob asked if you got over COVID. Tyler didn't have COVID.
I went to Prompt Med at the beginning of January. They said I had a double ear infection. I took 3 rounds of antibiotics and 2 rounds of steroids. Went to an ENT. They finally gave me a referral to see a specialist. Went there yesterday, and she's like, you don't have anything wrong with your ears. Your jaw's not aligned.
All that shit talking finally got to her.
Finally got to her, dude.
Yeah. Went to the chiropractor yesterday. Freaking sounds like it broke my neck, but instant relief.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that pisses me off because I was in like excruciating pain, like couldn't sleep for weeks. Probably what 6 or 8 weeks?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while.
Yeah,
I still have a lot of
miserable.
Yeah, I still have a lot of inflammation, but for them to be like, oh yeah, here's just antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic, and then for me to go to her and she'd be like, it's not even your fucking ears, your jaw needs realigned.
Yeah,
and it was like a 30-second fix.
Is it fixed though? You feel like it's fixed?
Oh yeah, definitely. My teeth still hurt because I just have so much inflammation. But like my inner ear, I have no more. It doesn't hurt at all. There's no pain from that. It's all in my teeth now.
Crazy. If you haven't already figured it out, our special guest in studio tonight, my personal Valentine, my favorite Valentine of all time.
I'm just a fill-in.
A fill-in Valentine?
No, you say special guest. Like I'm not just a person that lives in your house and you're like, hey, come on. We need literally need a body to sit in this chair.
That's not how it went down. By the way, Sarah B, hey everybody, it's my wife.
Save that.
No, so what happened was I think the guest we had on the schedule tonight completely forgot. Yeah. So Katie, if you're listening, thank you for forgetting, I suppose. But when I realized that happened.
Yeah, thanks. Now I have to be here.
When I realized that happened, I thought, man, it's the day after Valentine's Day. We could do like a Valentine's Day, like talk some Valentine's Day shit, do a Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah.
I'll have my wife on because, Allie won't come.
She won't ever come.
Doesn't make sense.
I used to say that, and then literally I did it like, twice?
She's hooked, wants to start her own podcast.
Yeah.
I have like multiple
I totally
podcast
support
ideas.
whatever you want to do, but I'll never be on there. I'm like, okay, whatever you want.
Fine.
Tell her.
Allie.
I said that for a long time, Allie. Now look at me. married and on here.
You got glasses.
They don't work, actually. I think I really need to call them tomorrow and be like,
Dude, mine don't either.
where'd you go?
Columbus Optical.
No, I went to America's Best over by TJ Maxx.
I went to Columbus Optical, and normally, like, Dr. Hernaki's who I see in there, she does good. But this last round of glasses I got, and it could be that I got my prescription from her, and then I just ordered some cheap, shitty glasses online. But they're not good.
Mine are not good. And I thought it was because I needed to get used to them. But like it's to the point that like my safety is kind of a concern because I can't see with glasses on. So I don't think it's just me needing to get my eyes used to it. I think it's the wrong prescription. Well, so I went in, did a like she looked at my eyes, did an exam or whatever, but she's like, none of your numbers are consistent. Like your vision is so bad, none of these numbers are consistent. So they dilated my eyes.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah. So they dilated my eyes. And I called Sean. I'm like, you're going to have to come pick me up because I can't see fucking shit now. Because
I hate when they fucking do that.
Do you have blue eyes?
Apparently you couldn't before.
What?
Yeah, see
shit.
No, I can't. No, I couldn't. But then I like really couldn't.
Yeah.
So when you have blue eyes, when you get your eyes dilated, it's like actually a lot more like effective or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like we already, like people with blue eyes already see things brighter than everyone else.
Yeah. And I have astigmatism. Anyway, so she dilated my eyes, redid it, and then was like, your prescription's so bad, I'm going to cut it in half. And over the next 2 years, you're going to have to get new glasses, and we're just going to have to keep adding to it. And she's like, when you put these, and I have bifocals. So if I move my head too fast and I like catch the bottom of my glasses, it literally makes me nauseous. I'm just like, what the fuck? But I still don't think they're right. And I know it's not my prescription. She said she's not giving my prescription, but it's worse when I have them on than.
I find that.
So I literally just walk.
If it's that bad, I'm like any sort of correction to make it better. You know what I mean?
Everything is bigger, but not clearer.
Everything?
No, that's how it's going.
No.
Damn. What a bitch move.
I was like, oh man, what's she gonna say?
Right.
It looks bigger than it feels.
Right.
You're like, wait, what?
Well, that doesn't help either.
Oh, I got that from Ron White. He said, like I said, when he puts his readers on. He's like, oh, it looks bigger than it feels. Here, try these on, baby.
Try these on, baby. Oh,
Ron
my
White
God.
cracks me up, dude. Do you know who the funniest fucking person there ever is? Theo Vaughn. I've said that before.
You have said that last week.
He's funnier than fuck, dude. I've watched more of his clips this week, and every time I watch it, he's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did not.
No.
Why?
I'm just curious.
I know I didn't. Who won?
Pretty massive event. I mean, the Super Bowl is bigger than just football. You know what I mean? Like everybody watches the Super Bowl.
Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against it. But normally, someone invites me to a Super Bowl party, and I go there, and then I cook food and kind of watch the Super Bowl. But I just chilled at home this year.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing. Yeah.
I had to work. I gave some friends of mine shit. A couple stoner friends that were in the bar watching the game. It's like, man, should you guys be somewhere having a Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
If I was a stoner, I would totally use that. I would have a bowl that is different than any other bowl that I have, and I would use it on one day a year, and it would be the Super Bowl.
I'm glad you're not a stoner because
that sounds awesome to me.
Yeah, like that sounds awesome.
Like, why doesn't that sound awesome?
I don't know. I mean, I don't smoke real weed.
Like, just imagine like having a cabinet and like on a pedestal in your cabinet. You know, you open it up and you're like, it's February 13th.
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I feel like you could do that for anything. Like a Super Bowl of chili, a Super Bowl of cereal. Like you just have a big ass bowl.
You can.
You can do whatever you want with it, Sean. Run with it.
What are your top 5 bowls?
Interesting. Ramen?
No. Like top 5 bowls.
What do you mean bowls?
Brand of bowls?
No.
Glass?
Kinds of bowls.
Oh, you might like
Toilet bowl.
no.
Cereal bowl.
There's not that. I don't think there's even 5 types of bowls, is there?
Super Bowl.
I don't like Super Bowls. I do like toilet bowls because I can shit in them.
The Puppy Bowl.
I mean, the Puppy Bowl's kind of cool.
Yeah, right.
If
You've never seen the Puppy Bowl? It's so every Super Bowl Sunday, I can't remember what channel it's on.
It's like I think it's probably like Animal Planet or something.
Yeah, I think it
I
is
don't
like
watch
Or like
Discovery
Nat
thing.
Geo. Yeah, Discovery.
But like they put all these dogs in like this plaything, right? And they have to push the ball around and they get the ball to a certain point. But it's the Puppy Bowl. Like it's a competition between all these dogs that are up for adoption. Very cool event.
Nice.
If I wanted to see the Puppy Bowl, I'd just do a football in my living room. So I got enough fucking
Right.
dogs here. I promise you, they would.
But you're missing the point. They're not up for adoption.
They can be.
The Kelsey Bowl, for football fans. How is everyone doing tonight? Joe, we are rolling.
I seen some real tearjerkers over the Kelsey brothers and their mom.
Did you watch the one I sent you? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Donna Kelsey is a national treasure now.
Why?
Okay, so I'll break this down for you. Travis Kelsey, tight end for the Kansas City
I know
Chiefs.
she had a boy on each side.
Okay, yeah.
I saw that
So
much.
Travis and Jason Kelsey, her sons, played in the Super Bowl. Of course, it was the cutest fucking like half Eagles, half Chiefs thing. Like, good on her. But they kind of dubbed this thing as the first time brothers ever met as opponents in the Super Bowl. So, Super Bowl. I love it. I'm sorry, stoners. I fucking love it. But Chili Mac Bowls. That word used to spell as bowels.
Chili Mac bowels, those are bad. You don't want those.
You don't want Chili Mac bowels.
Those are bad.
But so like Donna Kelsey, their mother, got to go on like Good Morning America, got to do all this stuff all week. Like, she basically just overnight became a national treasure. And you can highlight the woman because, she's got two sons playing against each other in the Super Bowl, but then she like gets in that spotlight and just crushes it. Like, she's just one of the most likable people you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, is the Kelsey Bowl named after that family?
No, well, the Kelsey Bowl was a name that the Kelsey brothers actually don't like because they say it takes away from the rest of their teammates. But it was because they played each other in the Super Bowl. It was dubbed.
I thought
Kelsey
that was
Bowl.
the actual thing.
Yeah, no. The Kelsey Bowl was what some people called this Super Bowl because the Kelsey brothers played against each other.
That's weird. That's crazy though. Like you and your brother both are in the NFL. That's
You know how small your chance is of making the NFL
yeah,
if you play football.
yeah.
If you can start on your high school team, somehow get to college, like it's just to start against your brother in the Super Bowl. It's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. Just having your sibling play in the same fucking sport against you in the same sport.
Right.
That would be nuts.
Right. They both played football at the University of Cincinnati. They were literally skin millimeters away from being on the same NFL team.
Really?
And then they played each other in the Super Bowl. He said bowl. That's better. That's better. So it was a very cool thing. They have a podcast called the New Heights Podcast. And so when it come down to their two teams in the Super Bowl, I started listening to New Heights because I was like, this is going to be awesome. Yes, Stephon Diggs, Trayvon Diggs both play in the NFL. Stephon Diggs for the Bills. The other one for the Cowboys. What? Trayvon, Jesus. But so when this started happening, like I started listening to their podcast. Of course they had their mom on. Like they did all this stuff. It was just a really cool thing. So the Kelsey Bowl. It's a great game, by the way, the Super Bowl was.
I didn't watch it.
You should have.
I mean, I
also
saw
didn't
like the
watch it.
highlights of Trump attacking Rihanna on Twitter or something after her performance or whatever he did.
Trump's back on Twitter.
Yeah. He got reinstated.
I don't know if it was Twitter or whatever he posted it on, but he said I didn't even read what it was. But
Donald Trump had something to say about Rihanna?
that could have
Donald
been
Trump
the
had something to say.
that could have just been the
That should be the
clickbait.
end of
Well,
it.
yeah.
That could have been the clickbait. Like he might not even
Right.
said nothing. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
I can't imagine that in his current position he would say anything.
I don't think so.
What's
I don't
his
think
current position?
I don't think
Actually,
he cares that much.
Of a guy who still wants to remain in the public eye.
I don't think he gives a fuck about that. He'll say whatever he wants to.
Well, that's what I mean, though. But, like, if he's going to make an attempt to run for president
Yeah,
again.
you can't look like an idiot.
Right. Right. You can't. You have to
Starting
be.
when?
I know.
when should you start?
I don't know. Probably middle or
Birth.
toward the end of your first term.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like, but that was my next question. Did you even catch the halftime show?
No.
I know you did catch the halftime show. You watched most of the first half with me.
I was in the same room as the TV that was on.
Yeah, lots
the
of
first half.
TVs were on. Yes,
Couldn't hardly see it from where I was sitting.
Right. Well, you can't see fucking anything.
Can't
so
see shit.
So
Honestly, probably shouldn't be driving.
But Jordan Cox, she's fired. Rihanna is pregnant. Yeah, Rihanna is totally pregnant. But you enjoyed the halftime
I knew I
show.
should have pulled
She didn't
out.
even wait 6 weeks. Good on her. Her baby's not even a year old yet.
Did she already have a kid?
Yes. Yes.
See? And just going to show you how much I know about Rihanna.
Right. I was the same way. Because everybody's like, she's still losing her baby weight. I'm like, that bitch wakes up and burns more calories than all of us motherfuckers combined in the first half hour she's awake. Like, what they do takes so much physical, like, task on your body. She's not fucking holding baby weight. She's knocked up.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I liked her as much as I do. And not necessarily like the performance per se, but I knew all of her songs.
Sure.
All, 12 that she sang or something.
I wasn't quite 12, but there were 8 or 10.
I mean, yeah, there was a few. I'm like, damn.
It was a good. I enjoyed it.
Bangers. I didn't realize I was a fan of Rihanna.
A lot of people had mixed opinions.
I don't think anything will be better than last year's.
Oh God, last year's was so amazing.
What was last year's?
Last year was Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Nate was in heaven.
Oh, dude, everybody.
It was a good one.
Everybody who's in her 40s.
Okay,
It was in
watch
their
your
heaven.
mouth.
Well, I'm just saying, everybody who's in their 40s.
Hush,
I'm not
your
even
eyes
30.
are in your 40s, okay?
Right.
Okay, I'm like close to my 70s, really.
Right.
Same thing.
I got my first pair of glasses when I
Hey.
was 18 months old.
What?
You're just gonna offend the entire room before you stop, or what? No,
Wait, why?
because
He's 40.
you said,
Oh, I said same thing.
yeah, you piece of shit.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, it's okay. Just let it go.
But no, so like of course, then I talked to a lot of people that just absolutely hated. One guy told me he hated this year's halftime show, but not as much as he hated last year's halftime show. And I put him on pause. I was like,
He's like, there was all them people smoking drugs last year.
Right.
They fucking chiefing on their teeth.
I said, what?
The only thing about last year's that I would comment on is when 50 Cent was hanging upside down. That's it. I think they probably could have skipped that part. But
Fergie could have sang the anthem way better than Chris Stapleton.
I didn't know Chris Stapleton sang the anthem.
Yeah.
That's because you
love
weren't watching the
him.
fucking TVs that were in the room.
I've gone to a couple of his concerts. He puts on good shows.
I bet.
Why'd you say it like that?
Pay attention. You didn't see
That
Chris
was
Stapleton.
aggressive.
Hell, sorry.
Why do you hate Chris Stapleton?
I don't hate Chris Stapleton.
He's a nice guy.
I have nothing to do with Chris Stapleton, not my kind of music, which kind of brings me to the point I was making. Somebody had said that this was bad, but not as bad as last year's. And I said, whoa, you can not like the music. You cannot like the music. The sounds going on?
I thought
in
it was
here?
raining.
No, it's the air.
I was so confused.
He's like, are we fucking take it off?
You could not like the music from last year's halftime show, but still appreciate what was taking place.
They put on a good show.
Oh, God, it
like
was
the
so
different towns or whatever, the little rooms. Like each one had their own little room, and
Yeah.
that was neat. I thought her dancers and her setup.
Oh, wait,
was
wasn't
plain.
50 Cent in last year?
Yeah.
I
watched
literally
last year.
just said that.
Oh.
Just said it.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
He hangs up
Yeah,
upside
he's
down.
upside down. Yeah, that's where I remember from.
He's a little thick for that.
He is. Yeah. That's why I remember it. That's why I
think they
remember
could've
it.
skipped that part.
A little thick.
That's why I remember because everyone's
He
like,
had
oh,
no
yeah,
neck.
50 Cent turned into $1 or something like that.
Damn.
I'm like,
50,
wow,
you
dude.
hot.
I'm like, he's still rich as fuck, though.
Right. Please comment on Fergie's NBA anthem. What was she even doing? I got to be honest. I didn't see that, Jordy.
It must be bad.
It's got to be bad. I've got to find that right now.
Or we could find it later.
No, it's got to happen right now. Fergie anthem.
Do you play video games, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't, but my kid for Christmas got Dreamlight Valley for her Switch. Have you heard of that?
No.
So it's so stupid.
Have you been playing it?
Fuck yes.
Anytime someone starts bitching about video game, it means they're addicted to it.
He literally was like, do you want to be on the show tonight? I'm like, you're really cutting into my fucking video game time. Like,
See?
I'm almost 30 years old. I've never said that in my life. And he's like, you don't have to come. And I'm just like, yeah, I do, because that can't be an excuse to not come. Anyway, it's like a stupid Disney game. Sounds like Fergie.
What so proudly wave
Yeah, what the fuck is
at
she doing?
the
I
twilight's
think she's
last
good.
I think she is good.
Right now?
Yes.
No.
Bright star
Oh yeah, not right now, dude.
I can't hear anything but the music.
through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched.
All right, Jordy, I take your point. I see what you're saying. That was a weird one. But again, what I'll say to that, and it's kind of like you can like the music but not like the performance. You can dislike Fergie's style, but you cannot argue that Fergie was being 100% authentic with what she was doing.
I didn't think she was that bad.
I thought it was pretty strange. It was strange compared to other anthems. Now, I'm not an anthem traditionalist, or maybe I am more of one than I thought I was. But
Yeah, that was wild, dude.
what? Oh, wait. You want to take a call?
From who?
Let's see if he answers back.
Who is it?
What's up?
Jordy,
That was horrible.
why did you change it to video?
Because I want to see your fucking face.
Well, you can't video in. But, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
rarely
right.
people call while we're on the podcast, but I thought, fuck it, I'm going to answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
You brought up...
Also, my voice is gone too. I'm like coming off of that.
You sound like Steve-O, dude.
you do sound like
you
Steve-O.
you sound like you should prank call people as Steve-O. You should prank call people as Steve-O. I'd believe it.
So, Jordan Cox is on
You
the...
break all people.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Steve-O. I'm telling you, that's what he sounds like.
So, anyway...
If I do anything, I can butt check something. Oh, it does sound like Steve-O.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's right.
Oh my god, dude. That's not cool, dude.
I fucking love it, dude.
It's officially off the rails. Hey, Jordy, what made you bring up Fergie tonight? That was last year's All-Star game.
Oh my god, man. Well, me and Dustin were talking about it at work. Dustin Turner,
Yeah.
they call him B-Turn.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, did you even hear about Rihanna, or not Rihanna, but we were talking about that. And then it went to Fergie's national anthem. I was like, I don't know, but Chris Stapleton killed it. I was like, however, that Fergie shit was like, I don't even know, man. It took me somewhere else. Like, I watched it again because the NBA players are laughing. Like, I even watched it live, and I was like,
It's awkward
God,
to
Dad.
watch. It's awkward to watch all their faces.
I said, Dad, do you have any cans of beer? He said, what do you want a can of beer for? I said, because I'm about to shotgun something because this is embarrassing as shit.
Jesus. Jordy,
He said, all I got is bottles. I was like, cool, tornado.
tornado.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
Jesus. Jordy, we're
We're
going
going to Benfield.
to get back to the pod, but thanks for calling in, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right,
I'm
man.
enjoying watching.
Hey, we need to have you in the studio eventually.
Oh yeah, man. We talked about it a couple times.
Yeah, it's I'm not the best planner in the world, but we will, I promise.
He's literally not.
It's all good. Well, most of my weekends, here soon, most of my weekends be filled with travel, softball, and shit.
Well,
I got on a new team, so
Yeah.
Wednesday nights,
see how
brother.
that goes. Do what?
Wednesday nights, brother.
Oh, I'm down, man.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon, Jordy.
Have me a shot ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Have a good
Later.
one. Later.
Oh, our friend Jordy Cox. Have you ever met Jordy in person?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
He
That's what I
does
thought.
that.
His
He'll introduce somebody to you 37 times. Be like, you ever met this person?
So do you remember?
Yeah, they were at our wedding.
I know Jordy for a long time. Jordan
Do
for
you
a long
remember?
Probably not. I don't remember nobody.
Okay, but
I don't remember shit.
Do you remember
Can't remember.
the weird account that was like sending you like, "What's your Cash App?" This and that.
Which one?
Well, yeah,
I get him a lot.
it was a true story. The one that I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jordy,
But not Jordy.
but not Jordy. At least he says it was. Maybe
Unless he wants to send me money. Like, literally,
Right,
if
he
you
might
wanna
want your
send me
cash
money. We've got a bunch of fucking trips coming up.
No shit. Like we got all the things happening. We need the stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait for Vegas. I'm fucking stoked.
Dude.
I want to go. I hate that it's a guy's trip.
The thing.
Why?
Because I want to go.
Oh my God, my husband might enjoy something.
Let me ruin it real quick.
Right.
No, my favorite thing about Vegas is like everyone's like, oh, you guys just go out there and have wild. It's like, no, it ain't like that.
No.
My favorite thing I look forward to in Vegas is we're gonna get there. I'm gonna go get Coney Island. I'm gonna fucking enjoy that Coney
We're
Island.
gonna eat them dogs.
We're gonna eat them dogs. We're gonna wake up the next morning and we're gonna go to fucking Nacho Daddy.
Nacho
We're gonna get
Daddy.
bottomless mimosas and we're gonna eat some fucking breakfast enchiladas.
Yep.
Then the next day,
So you like to go to Vegas for the food?
the next day
Yeah.
we're gonna go to Peppermill.
Hold on, you skipped it. You skipped one.
Which one?
Monday night.
Are you going to Andiamas?
What's Monday night? Is that what we're doing the Monday night?
I think it is Monday night.
Okay, well, I was going to say it on the next night, but Monday
Okay.
night. But Monday night, yeah. So we go to Andiamo Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Then we wake up,
Peppermill.
Peppermill,
Woo.
and go to the Strip. So Peppermill and Strip.
Yep.
Then the next day we wake up and we either go to Siegel's, or if there's a little Asian lady that's really bitchy at the counter, we go to Nacho Daddy again.
Right.
And
Because that
fucking
Asian
just
lady,
kill
whew,
Yeah.
she was on
Siegel's,
fire.
Because
Siegel's is good, but
We've been to Vegas a lot together, and I've never gone to that many restaurants.
really?
We've never had time. And we went to other places. Like I took you to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill. I took you to the fucking Eiffel Tower restaurant.
Yeah.
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 I mean, this is like
We
a
ate
set.
dinner at the Eiffel Tower, like up window view.
Window spot.
Like I fucking hooked some shit up, and she
That's
wants
bad.
to talk about. You haven't taken me to that many restaurants.
Yeah. No,
We stayed at Caesar's Palace the first time we ever went together, and it ruined me. I'm like, we can't stay anywhere other than the Caesar's Palace now.
Well, not only did we stay at Caesar's Palace, but the dude gave me a fucking upgrade at the desk because I had it like
so it was
that
like top floor
at
fucking
that
Caesar's
time.
Palace.
Jody, yeah, dude. I remember that. I was going into Walmart and he was leaving. He's like, "Hey, man, you want a shot?" I'm like,
I remember this story.
yeah. I'm like, I guess. And he just had a bunch of airplane bottles. I'm like, all right, dude, if that's what we're gonna do at the fucking parking lot. I just took on with him. I'm like, okay.
So
Never say he's not prepared.
the
Dude.
counter guy, the first time I take her, the counter guy upgrades us to like top floor, whole window, like a whole
Bellagio view.
Bellagio fountain view out our fucking.
The first time I was in Vegas, I stayed at the Bellagio. I love the Bellagio.
The Bellagio's cool, but Caesar's Palace with the view of the fountains,
Oh yeah.
fire. That was a fun trip. Every time we've been, it's a fun trip.
Yeah, the first time I ever went with
Random
him,
Mexican.
I sat down. I don't even think we were checked in yet. Sat down, put $20 in the machine, won $500. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it for the trip. I'm done because I don't gamble. So I was like, okay, I'm done. And
She says she doesn't gamble.
I'm not good at gambling.
You're a liar.
I don't gamble like when we go, I don't gamble that much. Like we have our set food schedule that we do and that's a thing. It's like everyone knows when we're doing those things, so we all just kind of
Right.
meet up. But like
That's when we convene.
yeah.
I
And
was
then,
talking-
and then at night, like at nighttime, it'll be like maybe me and Sean be like, hey, let's go grab a slice, or
Right.
me and Jones, or me and fucking Patty, or whatever. Patty will drag me over to shrimp cocktail at 3 a.m. He's like, hey man, we gotta get our 99-cent shrimp cocktail.
Right.
Yeah. So and then it's the truth, dude. Then we go over there.
How
And
do you guys not throw up all week?
it's hard. It's very hard. You-
Fucking trained professionals over here,
yeah.
bro.
And then after Andiamo's,
Trained professionals.
it's it'll either be after Andiamo's or the next night we'll do a football on Fremont.
That'll be
Listen.
my last night there.
Yeah.
Now I am not there as long as you guys are this year.
No, you're leaving right in the morning. You're leaving
You
in the
guys
morning.
are basically leaving Sunday morning and coming back Wednesday night. I'm leaving Sunday night, coming back Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So I'll miss most of Sunday night. I get there at like 9:30 Sunday night.
I almost got on your flight.
On the Spirit flight?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just looking at him. I'm like, man, this is the cheapest flight I've ever seen.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm like,
dude.
I could do it. And then I'm like,
Are you going out of Cincinnati?
No.
Do you ever fly out of Cincinnati?
I can't remember.
I've flown into Cincinnati.
Oh my God, Cincinnati's flights are cheap as fuck.
I never flown out.
Me and Elena both flew round trip to Florida and back for $80 for two of us.
That's cheap as
Round
shit.
trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
I was thinking that, and then I'm like, man, you know what?
Yeah, you should probably look that up in case you drive to the wrong airport again.
shut up. That happened one time, and it wasn't me driving.
You told him where to go.
I definitely told him where to go.
They get to Indianapolis and he said, buddy, turn around and take me home.
No, I'm flying out of Indy.
Okay. And he has to call Cincinnati and be like, I fucked up and went to the wrong fucking city.
Oh, yeah, dude.
They're like, imagine having that problem. You live literally. That's that thing that sucks.
I was so mad.
We live within an hour of 3 airports.
Dude.
It's like we can fly out of 3 different fucking places.
So here's the thing. Like,
I didn't throw up last time.
Me and Nate are getting off the interstate. Nate is taking me to the airport to go to Orlando to meet up with her, and we're going to Disney and all
Imagine
that shit.
that. I was in Orlando.
Yeah. And we get off the interstate to switch to 465. And I just happened to look at my phone for whatever reason. I saw the Southwest notification, and I was like, I just told him, I said, turn around. He said, what? I said, take me home.
We broke up.
He's like, what's going on? I was like, my flight's out of Cincinnati. He was like, I can't make Cincinnati in time for this. I'm like, didn't ask you to.
You're like, yeah, I know. That's why I said take me home.
Take me home. I don't know why Southwest chose to be golden gods of savior that day, but I called Southwest. I told them what I'd done. And they were like, look, we've got a flight out of Indy tonight. It's fucking delayed as shit. Like, it's not going to take off till like 11 o'clock. But we'll get you to Orlando. And I'm like, fucking deal. No charge. Like, hell
It
yeah.
kind of worked out, though, because you not showing up saved me a whole day's worth of Disney ticket money.
Right.
And then we didn't go the next day. We ended up going to a Yankees game.
Yeah. Yeah, when I finally got there, we went to Steinbrenner Field in Tampa to a Yankees game. That was a great trip, no matter what. But I definitely...
Well, we were in Florida.
Almost fucked it up.
Allie's brother is in there. So his wife does like a traveling, I don't know, CT tech or nurse or something. I think she's a CT tech, but they do the traveling thing, and they're in Orlando right now.
I want to just do the traveling stay-at-home wife thing, but
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think she knows how little money I have.
you're like,
I know.
uh-oh. She knows. Fuck, we can't.
You know what she doesn't know yet?
What?
Going to the casino tonight. Might get rich. Won't
Hell
give
yeah.
you none of it.
Might get rich.
Don't want it.
Dude, I've been
Won't give
watching
you none of
strategies.
it.
I've been watching fucking strategies. You know, there's a way to play roulette to where you basically like can't lose.
Yes, there is a chart to win.
No. Play like I have the app. I'll show you after this, but like
Okay.
you can only lose. So it's a 0-0, like a 0-0 table or whatever. So
Yeah.
0-0.
Yeah.
You can only lose if they don't hit 3 numbers or the 2 zeros. You know the odds of winning that, like you have like every spin you have a very, very solid chance at winning.
There's a couple of problems with that.
What?
The casino's not going to let you. You live in Tampa? I thought you lived further south, Jared. And if you do,
We're in Florida all the
I'm
time.
fucking sorry.
We've actually been to Tampa twice since then.
Don't even fucking get him started. But the casino, hey, that bet takes forever to make. So your roulette dealer is going to get annoyed.
No. It don't even take that long.
You got to sprinkle shit everywhere.
No, you don't. You put, so like on the, you know how you have like the first row, the second row, the third row at the
Yeah.
bottom. So you put 50 on the first 2, and then you just drop 4 chips on every number till you run out of chips. So 4 chips each on every number till you run out, whatever numbers you want to pick up the last row. And you either make $8 or you make $14.
Huh.
Profit every time. Like you don't want to hit a number. Like these are over here basically just for insurance. You want to hit these 2 rows.
Right.
Because then you make 14 each time. You hit 7 spins in a row. Like you win 7 spins.
Now
but
he's
down
definitely
here,
going to the casino.
then you
tonight.
leave. Because you just doubled your money. Like you don't have to play with that. You only need $136 to do it.
Were you with me, Nate, and Andy when we were playing roulette at the D a couple years ago?
Probably.
And I kept stacking chips on 30. I kept hitting my outside bets. So I'd go back the next time. I had like $30 on 30. And then I kept adding to it. And I kept hitting my outside bets. So this stack of chips I had on 30 was like fucking high. And I was like, if I hit 30, we're fucking partying.
Yeah, dude. That'd
And
be a
it
big
never
one.
hit 30. Yeah, I had like at the end of that whole run, I had like 65 or $70 on 30, which would be what 35-1.
I've been looking up blackjack basic strategy too. It's like when we play, I actually understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like there's kind of a lot that goes into it.
The
So
only
you
thing I
actually-
like is the little horses upstairs at the D.
Those are fun.
Those are so fun.
I've won so much money on those fucking things.
Yeah.
I've never played them. I just go watch them.
Really? We were walking
Every
out of-
time it's always full. There's people always playing it.
Yeah, we were walking
Now,
out.
are you talking about the new one or like the old?
The quarter spitting out.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Hell
we,
yeah.
we play the new one. That one's cool, but we play the new one.
I like
usually.
the old Sigma. Palm Harbor, right above Clearwater. Yeah, we were definitely at a Rays game last summer, bro. Or was that earlier this year?
That was for my birthday in September. We were just there.
Yeah. In September, we were definitely at a Rays game, homie. Sorry, Jared.
Apparently, we only go to Florida to watch baseball
Yeah, right.
and go to
Did
Disney.
you ever give her that coin?
I have not given her that coin yet.
Ain't that some shit?
I have a coin for you from Tyler.
It's more of a token.
Yeah. Token of his love.
Yeah.
Where's the token of your love in the backseat of your car?
It's the house you sleep in.
Oh shit.
I was talking about for him.
Oh, sorry.
Stupid ass.
Ouch.
I'll leave.
You
There's the door.
You can't see the road to walk home.
There's the door, bitch.
Yeah. You can't see the road to walk home. I am going to clutch my keys a little
Joke's
bit.
on you. I already got your spare.
What a bitch.
Oh god.
Jared, I'm really sorry. Next time we're in Tampa, though, because it will happen, I'm hitting you up. Jared, do you ever go to Hard Rock Seminole?
Been there.
Seminole
too.
Hard Rock? We go there pretty much every time we're
We
down.
don't. You go. I get dragged.
Uh-oh. Sounds like she don't like the game.
Are you there?
I don't.
Dude, Allie took me-
Everywhere we go out of our way to.
Dude, Allie's family loves the casino.
Yeah.
So we're up in Michigan, and they have Indian casinos up there.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
We've been
her
there.
family loves the casino. It's awesome. Like we were up there, and it was like end of last year probably. But they were, you guys want to go to the casino? I'm like, fuck it, we'll go to the casino. So we went to the casino with them, and I ended up winning like $900.
Hell yeah.
But we went to this casino, and I'm like, whatever. So me and Allie are walking around, and then we kind of just took out money, and we're like,
I don't gamble either, Jared.
I took out however much I was going to spend, and then she took out her money, and she's like, all right. And we walk around, and I think she ended up losing. And I played the hot stuff machine. They had some hot stuffs up there.
Looking for some hot
Yeah.
stuff, baby.
Yeah, dude. That's our shit right there in Vegas.
I actually don't like those
I
machines.
love that hot stuff.
Unless the group of us is at one.
Yeah. I love those machines. But like we'll play those, and then I sit down at a dollar Wheel of Fortune because I hit like one of the
I miss
I hit
Wheel
one
of
of the little
Fortunes.
jackpots or whatever, like $150.
Hear that shit?
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. But then I said a dollar Wheel of Fortune, and I just kept winning. I couldn't lose. I'm like, you know how you're always like, I'll play down to an even number and
Right.
cash out. I'm like hitting it. I'm like, I'll play down, and I'd get down, and it'd be like boom, and I'm like,
Those
fuck.
are great runs, dude.
Yeah, and I
God,
told
those are
Allie
great runs.
I think I won like 600 and something there, and I just hit the cash out button. I didn't even hit the thing again. I just hit the cash out button. I'm like, we got to go. She's like,
We
why? I'm like, because I just
literally-
can't lose. I'm like, I can't. I'm like,
What were you playing? So we stopped at like the bar, the casino, whatever. The one that's in Kentucky. Not in Kentucky. Southern Indiana.
Oh, Southern. Yeah.
He literally was just waiting for the bartender to come and like make his drink, and I don't know what he hit, and he won $500.
I was playing 800.
Okay.
I was
whatever.
playing it was one of the bar top machines. I was playing draw poker, like just like double bonus poker, like the 5-card hold the cards you want,
Yeah.
get more cards, hit 4 aces.
damn.
I was playing dollar because I'd already had 2 hand pays that night. It was
Yeah.
it was a good night, except for the circumstances around it. We were celebrating when we had a miscarriage, and Sarah, this is when I
He
knew.
thinks this is funny.
This
but
is when I knew. No. This is great. This is when I knew I would love this woman for the rest of my life.
God. This will probably like trigger people. Like,
This is the moment I knew I would love this woman for the rest of my life. I was on fucking fire, hitting everything I touched. And Sarah looks at me
crying.
and crying, laughing, crying, and says, it's like God saying, sorry you couldn't keep the baby. Here's $5,000. And I'm like, what the?
I'm literally like bawling. And
Oh yeah. There was
I'm like, we should probably go.
it was a memorable night. You almost got a hand pay that night.
Almost.
You were
That isn't
one
a
little
hand
coin
pay.
away from a hand pay that night.
I try, but I'm
I've never got.
I spent like $40 at the casino. I'm like, I gotta go.
The
Like,
most
I'm
money I
anxious,
ever
I'm
won
out.
was that time at the Stratosphere when we were fucking on fire at that crap.
Oh my God. You didn't win Jones money, but you made a little money that
I
one.
made some. I made like $3K.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot for coming away from there.
Sure. Yeah, Jones came away from that table with, not going to say how much, but it was north of 11.5
It was a lot.
and south of 100.
Yeah, that was a good haul. That was a great game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was,
Man,
that was a couple years ago.
you get on a craps table that's hot.
Last
Boy.
year, yeah, that's why I kind of missed Jones last year because I didn't play crap. I played one game of craps.
Right.
He tried to teach me craps once on the one of the digital machines.
Here's this is fucked
Won
up.
$500 on that. Like,
Yeah. So it's one of those little like
Sat down, put
personal
20
craps
bucks in.
machines. Like you have the bubble dice and it's just you playing.
Yeah.
And I sat down. I was like, I'll show you some basic craps. Like I've got a 20 to throw in
I
here.
think we just went to a Reds game.
Yeah. We
Drove
were at
halfway
Hollywood.
back.
I was like, check this out, blah, blah, blah. And then I fucking caught fire. And that 20 turned into like 270. I was like, okay. Craps doesn't always work like that, just so you know.
Yeah. It usually is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
You put 300 on the table and it's 4 rolls later and you're like, fuck, I'm out of money.
What's the game that you're not supposed to say 7?
That's craps.
Is it craps? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very super. The craps people are
People
the
take
most superstitious people in the whole casino.
And I don't say or don't think 7 for myself. I'm like, don't say or think 7.
So you don't get beat up.
So I don't get the fucking shit kicked out of me.
Yeah. Craps players are the most superstitious players in the whole casino.
Yeah.
Like you don't see anyone else at any other game that act like them.
If I am rolling, or even if I'm not rolling, if we're like mid-roll and we're trying to make our point, you know what I'm saying? We're just flowing. And somebody comes and drops fucking 500 on the table and just basically stops all the action.
That's when you.
So that's when I'm like, pull all my bets.
That's what I do. I like
Bring
shut-
it back.
I'm just like, shut
Fuck
me,
that guy.
I'm like, shut me off.
Anything I can do to say fuck that guy right there, I will fucking do it right there.
Oh, Jones, dude, he'll get on him. Have you ever been at a table?
I've never been at a table where he's
Yeah.
gotten onto somebody.
Yeah, be at a table with him when some shit like that happens, and he
Yeah.
just fucking like, because it's like etiquette. Like people,
Yeah.
the people who play craps all the time. What normally happens, like when people do that, is the energy's high and everyone's getting going and people are winning money, and then someone thinks they're going to get in on the fucking action. They never played craps before. They think they're going to get in on it, and they run and throw money down real quick. Or it's someone who plays craps and is just a dickhead.
Right.
But most of the time, it's like people that just want to get on the action because they think the action's there, but they don't understand like the energy of the game kind of flows, and that's when
It
it
is
gets.
a very energetic
That's when it
game.
gets
Right.
going, and you can tell like a cold table, like everyone's just kind of like not
Everyone's
doing
just,
shit. But like, yeah, there's you get a good hot table going.
yeah.
Gotta
Dude,
get
there's
that
nothing
good
more.
chi, gotta
Like,
get that chi right.
so I have things I do like when I'm playing craps. Like, for example, if my point's 4, I'll bet hard 4 and then start singing 22 by Taylor Swift. Like the whole time.
I usually always.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 the whole time.
I always play the hard ways. Typically, always play the hard ways.
I play them based on the point I'm trying to make. Like if my point's an 8, hard 8. My point's a 6, hard 6, blah, blah, blah. Every now and again, I'll just like feel like I've got too many quarters in front of me, grab a quarter and just say, $25 yo.
Oh yeah, see, that's,
$25 yo.
yeah, dude. No, remember the joke. I said,
Dude.
I said, man, all he needed was boxcar.
All he needed was a 12.
Was a 12, and I said, man, you get that 12, and I threw a $25 chip down and said, give me a yo, and he goes, fuck it, and he took 100 and threw it down
on 12.
on 12. Me and him both. I threw 25 on 12. He threw a $100 chip on 12, which is a 30-1 payout.
Right.
It's either 32-1 or 34-1, depending on the table. Boom, boxcars. The whole table went fucking berserk. But yeah, that's the kind of energy you gotta have.
You got to have that shit.
You gotta have.
It's necessary.
Yeah, when they have to stop the game for like an hour and call chips to the table to pay everybody, that's how you know you're playing craps right.
Right.
Like we got to the back rows with the fucking dust on them. We got to those chips.
Right. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It was fun to watch.
I love playing craps, dude.
Dude, craps is a blast. The problem is I can't afford a $15 minimum crap table. That's
Oh,
a
God,
lot.
no. Yeah.
That's in the scope of how you have to bet craps and how I bet craps. Like $15 minimum is a lot because, you've got your pass line bet. Then if your point, like,
So
I'll back up depending on what my point is. Like if my point's a 6 or an 8, I'll go 4 or 5 times behind.
I watched a crap strategy.
Iron Cross.
What? No, this was like you only have 4 units per shooter. So like you have 4 $25 chips, and that's all you play. So you play the don't pass, which this I would never play like this because this is the type of person that a lot of people don't like to play with.
Can't stand don't pass people.
Yeah. So like if you're by yourself at a craps table, like just by yourself and no one else, you play the don't pass line and you throw or whatever, and you just hope that you don't. Because I think on a craps number you lose it, maybe, or no, on a 12 you lose some way or 11 you lose that. You lose your
whatever pays on the pass line.
Yeah.
So if you're coming out on the don't pass, your 7 loses,
and
your
11,
your 11 loses,
and I think the 12 ties.
The 12 and 2 win. Like where the 12 and 2 lose, 12, 2 and 3 lose. They win on the pass line. They win on the don't pass.
Yeah. And then so you play the don't pass, hope that you do whatever, and then you put a come bet. And then once you hit a number or whatever, that's where they move that to. And then you do another come bet, and then the same thing. And then your fourth one, seeing as if you have all 4 of them still, on your fourth one, you make a don't come bet. And that's the only 4 units you play for every shooter.
Well, I'm glad you guys know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because you lost me.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Because you do that, and then like, you still win when they throw numbers somehow.
Are you still talking about craps?
Yeah. And then when they throw a 7, then you win on the pass line.
Your don't pass wins.
Your don't pass and your don't come win or whatever, however it works. But you, like, I watched some guy do it, and they were just doing like simulation throws and acting like they were playing like that. And he had it sectioned out per shooter. And I think each, like the first shooter he won, he profited 50, and then he profited 25, and then he profited 75, and then he profited this. So it's like you don't win a lot, but if you're just trying to like regain some bank, just do 4 $25 chips and then play it like that.
See, I do where I've got my pass line bet, and then I've got once a point's made, I'll bet the 6 and the 8, unless the 6 or the 8 is the point.
Then I just play a shitload.
Then I'll bet the 5.
Yeah, I usually play a lot behind the pass line
for 6 and 8.
A lot more for 6 and 8.
Yeah, for 6 and 8. If the point's a 6 or an 8, then I'll bet the other one. I'll buy the other one and the 5 and make a field bet. Because at that point,
I usually
every number but 7, you're bringing in money.
Yeah. I usually play the 68 for sure, depending on the point. 6, 8, 5. And then I usually play hard 4, hard 6, hard 8, hard 10. Sometimes I only do the hard 6 and hard 8, and sometimes I do this hard 6 and 10. Sometimes I do everything but the 4. It just depends. But I'm always playing the hard way, and I don't play the hard way to get paid on. I play the hard way to where if I hit the hard way once, I just parlay it the first time.
Yeah.
So it's like you win 45, and then plus your 5, and then they just put 50 back on it. So what you're hoping for is they hit another one of them fuckers before something else happens, and then you get paid. Then you make like whatever it is, $450 or some shit. But
right.
That's what I always. Anytime I play a hard way, it's not to play to get the $45 or whatever. It's to play to parlay it the first time. I've had a hard way before where I've parlayed it up 3 times. Like I had like $500 on a hard way.
That's tough to do.
Yeah, I had, and it was on a cruise me and Jones were on. But I had parlayed it up 3 times. I'd gotten paid on it twice, and I'm like, holy fuck! I'm like, if this thing hits again, dude, I'm gonna be fucking banking. It didn't hit again.
Speaking of cruises. I'm gonna go on my first cruise.
I'm gonna go on one.
She's going on her first
one.
Oh,
yeah. When you guys going?
In March 17th, we sail.
Yeah.
To Bimini in the Bahamas.
Maybe. I put the wrong social security number on my kid's application for her passport.
What?
I put my social security number on Elena's passport application. So we leave in like 4 weeks, and I still don't have a passport for her.
Did you correct it?
Yeah, but
did you pay for the expediting?
Yeah, but it's still just sitting.
It will come back.
It doesn't.
So
nothing has changed online. I mailed it like Thursday or something. So.
Oh yeah, so you'll be fine. So like mine, when I went to England for work, I didn't know I was gonna have to go to England until like And I wasn't gonna just like go get my passport for no reason unless I needed it. And they're like, hey, we gotta go to England. Like, and I had like 5 weeks. And I expedited it. And I think from the day I sent it till the day I got it back was like 9 or 11 days. Like, it was quick.
They were pretty quick. Even yours.
Yeah.
You didn't expedite yours, and you got yours.
Mine was a renewal.
That's what mine was a renewal, and I expedited. So,
mine was my first time. I spent a stupid amount of money to get these 2 passports here before March 17th.
passports are like mine. Even a renewal was like $200, $212 or something.
It was expensive.
Yeah, I spent like $500 or something stupid for 2 passports, and then I
What's up, Kyle?
messed it up. So
Kyle Killinger, question for you while you're in the comments, my friend.
Kyle Killa.
Kyle Killer. Are you coming on the show next week, Kyle? Because the invite is there now.
Yeah, if you're coming, we're gonna do hot stuff.
Yep. Hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Awful.
What?
Hot stuff just sounds gross. I don't like hot stuff.
Answer in the comments.
Or don't.
But no, so Sarah's never been on a cruise. I'm jacked.
I thoroughly enjoy a cruise. Like some people are
big
like,
time.
I can't believe you go get stuck on a boat. It's like, dude, it's not like you're stuck in a floating city.
Right.
Like, you're not stuck on a boat.
Right.
You're stuck in a floating city.
literal
That has
floating
unlimited
city.
food,
Yeah.
a casino.
I literally love the ocean though. Like I could be stuck on so much less than a floating city.
Yeah.
And I would
Dude,
I feel like I'd be okay with it.
Like we always get a suite or whatever. And sometimes I just sit on the balcony. Like, I just sit on there and look.
We've got a balcony room.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in this world like having a cup of coffee on a balcony on a cruise ship, 7 a.m., watching the fucking ocean go
Yeah.
by. Just there's nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Does it gotta be
port?
7 though? Like
What port are you leaving out of?
Canaveral, Orlando.
Orlando.
I'm trying to think. I think Miami's my favorite port. Because you like leave
sailed
right
out-
there beside the causeway.
I
Yeah,
fucking
that's
love
pretty fucking
Miami.
cool.
Like, that's so, dude, you know where the coolest place I've ever left out of? Fucking New Orleans.
I've never left out of New Orleans.
Dude,
we looked at a couple that left out of
Dude,
New Orleans.
it's sick because you leave out of New Orleans and you're on the Mississippi River. So you're
Yeah.
on this river in this huge ass boat, and like you're seeing barges coming in and stuff and going out. And it's like you're looking down on top of houses that are below the water level down
Right.
there. And I'm like, but leaving on that river is nuts. And then it gets out into the ocean and it's like brown coming out, and then it's just like a wall of just blue seawater.
right.
But it's sweet. It's a pretty badass time.
I like New Orleans. We did a riverboat dinner. On
We
the
had a lot of fun in
Mississippi
New
River.
Orleans.
I like
We didn't make it to the ocean, but
me and Jones went to New Orleans because that's where he won a poker tournament on a cruise and got the New Orleans cruise for free. We just had to get there, basically, is what we had to do.
Right.
And so we went on that one, and then they put us at a table. They thought we were a gay couple because we were in a room together. It was a good time. It was great.
It's fine.
It was
No judging.
it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, dude. I'm like, we were at the table and like they were all talking about like how they met, and I'm like, Brian, just wait till they fucking ask me how we met. And then yeah, it was a great time. They were awesome people. It was a good time. Yeah. We were there. We went out to bars that night on Bourbon Street? That's
Bourbon
it?
Street.
Oh.
We just walked around, went to bars and stuff, got some peel and eat shrimp, which were the hottest fucking things on the planet. And there's some lady next to us just fucking eating them like they were nothing. We're like, whoo. And then
they've got such good food down
should
there.
try oysters for the first
It was
time.
awesome. The oysters are good. So
Yeah.
we
I don't know that I would ever get them again, but
Really?
I don't know. I think it was more of a texture thing.
I
got through like 5 of them, and then like I was on my 6th
and
one,
one of them get hung up.
and I was like, I'm done. I like spit it out, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with those.
I was actually in San Francisco whenever it was a couple months ago or whenever, and we got an oyster, like a sampler thing, like, and it's just cool because it's like fresh catch oysters or whatever. Like they just caught them from wherever and brought them down and shucked them. It's like that's pretty sweet. But just like the different variations that we were getting out there, it was awesome.
Well, they grill them in New Orleans, right?
Well, you can get them charred or just raw.
yeah.
Like I guess
Yeah.
they're raw.
Yeah, so we just suck them raw off the half shell.
I don't think I could do them raw. I had a hard time doing them.
Doing them raw is way easier than what
Is
you did.
it? Okay.
Because you don't chew them. You literally what you do is you like put a little cocktail sauce on there with it, and then I put squeeze a lemon in there, and you literally just Just suck it right
Yeah.
off the shell, and it just goes straight down your throat. And
Yeah,
like
I had
you
to,
taste
like-
like seawater cocktails. You taste it
Yeah.
all, so it's good. But it's like, you just suck
I
it
had
right
to
off.
like break mine loose because I couldn't. Everyone's like, "Don't chew them, don't chew them," and I'm like, I can't get them out of the shell if I don't let it touch my teeth. I don't know,
If you're not gonna chew it anyway, like if you're,
and I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I would just get the raw ones that like they already have them separated. Like you just do it. Like when they
Yeah.
cook them, I think they leave them in there, so they don't want them like
Yeah.
sliding out. But yeah, I suggest at least try like because sometimes you can order like singles, but I would at least try it. Like go to a
ordered,
good place. Go to a good place and get them. Not like
Oh yeah, this was like some on the ghetto hole in the wall. I mean, it was good, but
We were at a good place to get oysters.
yeah, that would have been a good place to get them raw. Like I'm just saying, don't get them raw somewhere that's just like not like don't go to fucking Long John Silver's and give me the oysters on the half shell. But
Red Lobster.
yeah, don't no. But yeah, I if you could eat them cooked, because cooking them you chew them and it's weird and it's I don't do that. The only time I'll do that is oysters Rockefeller, and there's so much
Yeah.
fucking cheese and breadcrumbs and shit on there you can't taste it
That's
anyway.
it had good flavor, but like after you eat so many, the texture kind of like catches up, and if you chew it wrong, it's like
Yeah, if you
It
just
ruins it for you.
if you just
Game
suck it
over.
off if you just suck it off the half shell, it tastes super fresh because you get like a lot of fresh seawater. It's just good. I don't know how to explain it. It just tastes fresh.
I
and-
love seafood, so
Yeah, it's.
I feel like I'd probably like them raw, but
Yeah, they were pretty sweet. They're actually going traveling again next week. They're going to San Diego, which I was invited to go, but
you'll be in Vegas.
well, it'd be the week before, so I'd be like leaving Sunday and coming home like Tuesday or something, and then the next week leaving for Vegas for 3 days. I'm like, I just didn't want to leave home 2 weeks in a row like that.
Right.
But it'd have been cool to go to San Diego.
San
It's always
Diego.
cool. It's always cool whenever you travel and you don't have to pay for it.
Sure.
It's the best time.
I know, I
It's
love it.
German.
It's my favorite thing.
What is
Whale's vagina.
San Diego is?
Yeah, San Diego. I know.
Boy.
Boy.
Tempt me with a good time.
Shit. Dude, New Orleans was so fun. Though.
I like New Orleans, dude. Their food is great. We went to we literally got food, or we got the peel and eats. Woke up, ate breakfast at our hotel, went down to Harrah's, the casino.
We
or whatever.
stayed at Harris.
We stayed at Harris.
Yeah, we went down to Harrah's and we just sat there and kept having to go across and pay for parking. Then we went to the boat and fucking left.
We learned a valuable lesson about New Orleans. Bourbon Street at night,
Not our
not our
scene.
jam.
I didn't like it.
Sketchy.
We were just looking for somewhere to get like some good decent food. But yeah, it's
Sketchy.
sketchy as shit.
I literally at one
And it
point
smells like piss and puke.
Yeah.
I took my wedding ring off because we went for a honeymoon. So we had just got married. I took it off and like shoved it in my bra because I'm like, I literally feel like we're about to get robbed on
That's a
this
sketchy
street.
place.
Yeah.
It was very sketchy.
That's a sketchy place.
Then they're like, oh, yeah, catch the trolley up here at the trolley stop. And we walk over to the trolley stop, and it's
No.
fucking homeless
No.
camp. I'm like, you know what? Not judging, but not walking over there either.
You're like,
And it was like
doing it.
not
when
lit.
we were in
There
San
was
Francisco,
no,
dude, this guy took a shit in a 5-gallon bucket.
You
like-
told me this.
Yeah. So there's a place. I don't know if you've ever been to San Francisco,
No.
dude. I recommend going to San Francisco. It's badass.
Went to Hollywood.
Like San Francisco is just. I bet it might look kind of close, but it's like literally just hills. Like Chinatown, downtown San Francisco is awesome. You go to a place called the Wharf. It's like the touristy area or whatever. And there's like a big sourdough shop and there's like a whole line of everything, like good food everywhere. There's like a pier thing you can go on. But yeah, right down there in like the thick of it, the touristy part, this dude was just bloom right in a bucket. We're like, my boss is like, that guy just shit in a bucket. I'm like, yeah, dude.
At least he shit in a bucket. Like at least
You know, homeless in San
They
Francisco,
get paid.
they get
Yeah.
$1,000 stipend, dude, to be homeless. I mean, that's not like when you think about it, that's not a lot for a whole month. But at least you know they're like getting food and stuff
Right.
Like-
or
Or
drugs.
not.
or drugs.
Teach their own though.
I don't judge homeless people that want drugs and booze.
Me neither.
You're fucking homeless.
Yeah.
What makes you happy? This?
That's
Get
probably
it,
what
kid.
made him homeless.
Get it, kid.
Dude, like
Some
have you-
people just choose that.
yeah,
though.
some people don't. They don't really give a fuck.
Right.
Have you seen the video of the dude making the Irish
Vagabonds.
coffees? You know.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah. I actually saw the video again today when I was scrolling through TikTok or something. But like, yeah, that dude we went to that place and got those Irish coffees. It's down there like by the wharf, by Ghirardelli Square. We
Yep.
went to Ghirardelli Square. That place is fucking cool. Yeah, I recommend San Francisco at least once. Went and saw the Painted Ladies from Full House.
Wow.
that was a pretty good trip. I would have liked to go. Like I think I could go and stay in San Francisco for like maybe 3 or 4 days. Like just stay like in the city of San Francisco for 3 or 4 days, and then I'd be done with it.
Is that close to Vegas, or is that on the other side?
No, that's
It's like
very, very north.
Yeah. Like it was frosty when we woke up.
Yeah, it's very northern. It's northern central California. Like it's a long way away.
Yeah, it was a cool trip though, and they like the sourdough bread in San Francisco is different than anywhere in the world. They have like their own bacteria strain there.
Nice.
It's like different than anywhere. It's really good sourdough bread. But yeah, we ate at a really good restaurant there. It was fucking badass.
Huh.
Yeah, I like San Francisco. I would go again for a couple of days. That's like I traveled all these places, and then I'm like, man, I need to bring Allie to these places, but because I kind of go there, and get the lay of the land,
Right.
and then I kind of know what it's all about. So then I'm like, bring her like London. Like when I went to London, I'm like, dude, now I know when I go to London, I know what to do. Like it's not me just figuring it out on the fly. Like I know you just go to the tube, get a fucking ticket, and you're good for the whole day.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Yep. Check this out, dude. When we had talked about, making it a Valentine's Day episode, I did a little homework today.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever heard of Jack Valentine?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll read this little excerpt here. While the custom of sending cards, flowers, chocolates, and other gifts originated in the UK, Valentine's Day still remains connected with various regional customs in England. In Norfolk, a character called Jack Valentine knocks on the rear door of houses, leaving sweets and presents for children. Although he was leaving treats, many children were scared of this mythical person.
They should be.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're training kids that when someone knocks on the back door, there's going to be candy there. So it's like someone's like, oh, no.
He's knocking on the back door. Should I let him in?
Sex traffic. That's what.
I'm scared.
Yeah, fucking Family Guy. I haven't seen that episode in so long. Dude, South Park. New episode tonight, actually.
Yeah.
New episode last week. Watched it. I do not recommend last week's episode. I do not condone last week's episode.
Why?
It was a bad episode.
Just stupid, or
Cartman, he has Cupid Me.
Yeah.
The episode's called Cupid Ye. So his
God.
little Cupid turned into Kanye because he quit taking his meds.
Did you see that he like went off the grid and nobody could find him, and then he ended up like marrying somebody from his team like after dating her for like 2 months or something?
Well, that doesn't surprise me, dude.
No, it doesn't.
He does some fucked up shit.
He's funny though.
Yeah.
I don't hate him.
No, he's definitely something else.
That's like Snoop Dogg went to Jamaica and smoked a whole lot of weed and changed his name to Snoop Lion, and then he came back. He's like, yeah, man, that's pretty fucking stupid. Changed it back to Snoop Dogg.
Tyler, before we start to wrap up, I have to bring something up. I have to make light of something that you have done that at first I was questioning, but now Tyler, I it's legit. That beard is coming in.
It's not too bad, huh?
You look like a whole ninth grader.
Dude, that beard is coming in. Look at him. He's
Like,
Ed
embarrassed
Sheeran,
him.
but
Not.
anymore.
Yeah. It's still got a little filling in to do. I actually just trimmed it up this morning, like down here and kind of off the cheeks.
Did Allie want you to grow your beard out?
She don't really care either way.
No. I told Sean to for a long time, and now I'm like, You can trim it now.
And now she's tired of looking at it.
Yeah. No,
Her words.
I didn't say that.
I am just kind of did a no shave November. I'm like, I just want to see how long I can get it, because I've never actually tried to grow a beard before. It would just always grow in the very beginning and look very shitty because it's very patchy. And then I was like, fuck it. So then I started doing it, and then Allie just kind of was like, just see what it looks like. Like, she even got me like one of those beard kit things, like take care of it and stuff.
Yeah.
She just supported it. And then now she's just kind of like, don't shave it like Caleb is what she said. Have you seen his new?
Oh, my God.
She said, whatever you do, don't shave it like Caleb. I said, okay.
Oh, my God. Caleb, you have to have the hair.
You have to have the hair.
Or it doesn't work.
Yeah. So I told her when this is gone, the only thing I'm going to leave is just my porn stash.
Yeah.
Like, I'm leaving that because that'll be funny.
Yeah.
Like, so this October when I have my Alan Jackson mullet, I'm gonna have a porn stash with it.
Well,
And that's
way
the-
down younger on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
All right, I'm gonna go.
See, that's what I'm saying. That yeah, Alan Jackson, dude. Where were you when the world stopped? Is that Alan Jackson?
No.
Or that's Brad Paisley. Whoever
Where were you when the world stopped turning? I think that is Alan Jackson.
That was Alan Jackson because South Park made fun of him for like every time something tragic happened, he made a song about it to get rich.
Well, it's like Toby Keith. Every time something happens that the military has to be involved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're going to get in your ass in the American
I
way.
actually
We're gonna put
love
a boot
Toby
in your
Keith.
ass.
Oh, put a boot in your ass. That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna get in your ass and see American way. Oh God. Oh man.
Sorry, Toby. I didn't mean that. No, I have no problems with Toby Keith. Look, I'm not a country guy, but that doesn't mean the music's not good because I
guess,
don't like it.
One of his last concerts, he got so drunk and he fell off stage, and then everybody like threw a fit. They had to
Yeah.
get like a refund.
Who would be like surprised? That's the guy that wrote "I Love This Bar."
Did you? Yeah, in Red Solo Cup. Did you not hear Jones' story about Toby Keith?
No.
Oh God, dude. So Jones and Nikki went to Cabo, and apparently Toby Keith frequents Cabo, like loves it. And they were at some bar down there, just hanging out, whatever. And then he just walked up on stage, like there was like a band playing. And he just like walked up on stage and like took over, like hammered, singing like shit, like bad. They said it was terrible. And then but yeah, Jones kept saying, that guy, is he looking at my Kool-Aid? But it's like joking, like Toby Keith was gonna hit on Nikki or whatever. But like it was they just said he just went up on stage and just took over singing and was just fucking terrible, like hammered drunk. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's funny though, like just and no one even down there gives a fuck who Toby Keith is.
Typical
You know what I
American.
mean? Yeah,
Entitled as fuck.
Like he just goes over to the mariachi bands, like get the fuck out of the way. Like
We're putting a boot in your
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
and see
he
American
just
way.
fucking ripped his shirt open to a bald eagle and just starts fucking singing. But yeah, they told me that. I'm like, I was fucking dying. I'm like, of all people to see while you're down there.
Yeah. Toby Keith. Who would have thought?
We saw when we went to Mexico one time. We saw Chris Brown, the rapper,
Yeah.
and DJ Pauly D.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Little Jersey Shore cast member.
yeah. He actually DJ'd at one of the clubs we went to.
It sounds like a great time. Jared's not wrong.
Yeah, it did.
It all sounds like a fantastic
good
time.
I would not say no to that show. Oh my God. Me and Allie, the day of my surgery, no, the day after my surgery, we took off work.
Yeah.
So the day after my surgery, we took off because obviously I didn't want to go to work, and she was kind of like just staying home, making sure I didn't need anything because we weren't sure what it was going to entail or whatever. And we went and got KFC, and then we pulled over in the Arnie's parking lot because they're closed,
Yeah.
and we ate. So like we got KFC and we were eating KFC or whatever, and then this lady was walking, just like she came like walking across the like by the car wash and the road and stuff, and like fell and ate shit like 4 times. Like fell and didn't even catch herself, ate shit. And I'm like, oh my God. This is at like 11:30 or 11 o'clock. Like it was early.
It's daytime?
Yeah. It was like, I mean, lunchtime. Like we woke up, did some things around the house, went and got lunch because I didn't feel the greatest still. Like, and I'm like, got lunch.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, and then like we did that, and I'm like, I called the police department or whatever. I'm like, hey, this lady.
Well, check.
I'm like, this lady's like fucking hammered, and she's going into the cork. I'm like,
I keep on falling in love
I don't know that one.
with you. It's Alicia Keys.
Oh, but yeah, dude, I called. And
Actually, I think it's Alicia.
the funniest
Whatever.
part is they'd already gotten calls about it, like, oh my God, is this the lady by Wendy's? And I'm like, yeah. So apparently she had been falling the whole way from Wendy's to the cork.
I told you, I keep on falling.
Yeah. But I called the police department. I'm like, yeah, you guys might want to check on her because she's like going to the liquor store. Like I don't think she needs any more.
Yeah.
And then like the cops pulled up. So me and I like do dinner and a show. Like we're sitting there watching the cops
Right.
deal with this drunk ass lady. And
Right.
we're doing it. And it's like, I mean, I kind of felt bad that I don't think they arrested her or anything, but like they put her in the car and like probably took her to sober her up.
It's like, she was going to walk in there and buy something stupid like rum chata.
Oh yeah. And then just keep, yeah.
Like, that's no good by itself, bitch.
Yeah. She just fucking, You got a half a pint of amaretto back there.
Yeah.
Okay, I literally love amaretto though.
You love amaretto
So
by
good.
itself? No, because
Yes.
nobody loves amaretto
It's-
by itself.
Well, I mean, it's kind
dude,
of syrupy,
we
but I
need
would
to
drink
try
it by itself.
we need to try that one drink, Corona with amaretto in it. Tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Instant heartburn.
We need to taste that.
yeah.
Maybe with Kyle next week.
Maybe
He
with
won't
Kyle.
do it.
Maybe we'll have Corona and amarettos to soften the burn.
Yeah. Kyle can't have that, but that's very good. He just hit.
Yeah,
his
he can't
2-year
have Corona.
he just hit his 2-year.
2
mark.
fucking years, dude. Kyle Killer.
That's a long time, dude.
2 fucking years of no drinking.
I mean,
And I don't even think about that stuff. Like, I have this here that I've been sipping on all night. It's the only one I'm going to have tonight. Like, it's one thing. But, like, even that was just, like, nothing to me. Like, to imagine not doing that for 2 years and making a conscious effort to not do that for 2 fucking years, dude, that's huge.
That's huge.
Well done, Kyle. Well fucking done. We'll put a boot in your eyes and see America well.
you need to have a fucking button that just says that in that deep ass way. We just need a Toby Keith button, dude.
God damn it. Like,
Yep.
why don't I?
You have open buttons. How many? You got 4 open buttons?
Apparently, this thing will go infinite.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's that?
You just have to
them?
switch profiles or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, dude. We need a Toby Keith button, dude.
Yeah. I have the laugh track.
You could honestly probably get rid of the kids' eat button.
No.
We use it every once in a while.
Do you?
On accident.
Yeah.
What about the crickets?
Yeah. Elena.
Yeet.
There's Elena's Yeet. The crickets. That's an original Roadcaster sound that's a few of those have made it. The sad trombone, the
shut it
rim
off?
shot. That one is original. That's original. The crickets are original. That's the only 3 originals that are still there.
Didn't you have one that was Oliver's?
Oliver's Yeet is right
Yeah,
there.
yeet.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We are back. Classic.
What's that off?
Hangover.
Oh. I remember now. You ready to let the dogs out?
I feel like you need to also have a. Did you touch my drum set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True
that a
story.
button.
Of course, I've got
No, God,
The
please,
Office.
no, no.
that's become
No!
that's become part of our intro music. It's a good time.
So, we didn't eat the cake that I brought,
Oh my God.
but I want to tell you a story because we can just take it home.
Okay,
Tyler
'cause-
doesn't need it. So, Sean texted me and he was like, "Let's do a Valentine's episode." I'm like, "Okay, I got a cake." And he's like, "A whole cake?" Or he's like, "What kind of cake?" I'm like, "Just a white cake." And he's like, "A whole cake?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, you just don't sound very confident." Okay, because I was lying to you, kind of. So I stole this cake.
What?
I stole this cake from my mom, from my mom's house, and I felt bad. I was stealing her cake, so I cut out a piece and left her one piece and stole her cake.
Oh my
And then we
God.
didn't even eat it. So
Dude. Allie's gonna go to a cookie decorating class,
oh, fun.
and you know what I get to do.
What?
The best thing about me
Eat the
supporting her
cookies?
cookie making, yeah, because she practices at home all the time.
Yeah.
So like she'll like make cookies and fucking cakes and anything. Like I'm like, this is fucking awesome. She's like, oh, I'm very disappointed. Like these didn't turn out very good. I'm like, first off, they look pretty fucking good to me. I'm like, yeah, you should totally practice some more though. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you no. But if you guys ever looking
Sean
for any
does-
sweets, you can just get a hold of us because we've always got something usually M&M cookies or whatever there is.
Sean does that because like I'll randomly cook dinner. Like that was my this year's goal was I was gonna cook more at home. And then I'll like make him a plate and I'll be like, I don't know if it's gonna taste good, whatever. And then he just like inhales it. And he's
That
like,
was
yeah,
fire.
Yeah, you should keep cooking
Shit
that.
was fire.
Yeah,
You got any
Shit.
more?
I don't know if you know this, but
No,
shit
I
was
threw-
fire.
I threw it away. I thought it was gross.
I love cooking at home. Like
I hate it. I absolutely
I
fucking
love
hate it.
After I've watched documentaries of like shit that's in food that you buy places, like I don't know, I just can't do it.
I love cooking at home because I think I'm a good cook. I like the food that I make.
She is a good cook.
I hate my kitchen. Absolutely hate my kitchen. It's so small. I have one
I-
little counter
Yeah,
in the middle.
Oh,
That's
trust
it.
me, I know. I've cooked in some shit. Like I've had every house that I've had has had like a shit kitchen.
And then I
basically.
have to
Like,
clean it up.
Nothing to speak of. But now my kitchen.
Are you done remodeling?
Most of the way.
That's good.
My new kitchen, dude, is the things dreams are made of.
You mean Allie's kitchen?
No, it's mine. Yeah. She'll tell you it's my kitchen. She don't like the kitchen. She don't. I mean, she bakes in there every once in a while, but
It's nice. Kitchen's like my big
I had
thing.
an itch on it. My foot did. You ever get an itch on your foot when it's in your shoe, dude?
Yeah.
It's the worst. I'll send like $1 million homes in Florida to Sean and be like, look at this kitchen. This is what I want. And he'd be like, no shit, it's $1 million. Like,
Yeah.
All day long. I don't think you understand the scope of what she's saying.
No, I understand.
Like when she says, I want to move to Florida, like that's one thing.
I say it daily.
Then it's Zillow after Zillow after Zillow after Zillow. And I'm like, Sarah, we can't afford 600,000.
Yeah.
We haven't made it yet.
That's a future Sarah problem.
600,000 is a lot of money.
It's not that much actually when it comes to the housing market in my wife's fucking head.
It ain't. It's like you watching fucking what's that like My Dream Home or something. It's like, oh yeah, our budget's $2 million and he's a professional butterfly catcher and she fucking knits wigs at home. It's like, yeah, sweet dude, budget of fucking $6 million.
First of all, butterfly scientists, that makes sense. And secondly, I think
said
my problem
butterfly
is,
catcher?
well, I mean, what's he doing? Catching them and letting them go?
Yeah.
Or is he like
Jarring
researching them?
No, they don't even research them.
Oh, well then.
What's the name for that? There's
He
a name
probably
for a butterfly.
launders.
Brandon,
money.
I'm going to go delete your comment. My wife cannot see that. Jared, also, you don't need your support. No. We can just,
I went to Miami for the first time last March, and it was literally, I went to a drag show that was the most fun I've ever had in a long time. I love Miami, but it's a lot of fucking driving.
I have friends in Florida. Long story short.
You're about to have a wife in Florida. So, but anyway, I think my problem is like wanting big houses is because I grew up in such a big family. Like, I've always lived in big houses.
I'll never be her father.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm having you tell me. I'm hearing you tell me that, Dad always bought us a big house.
Well,
Where you at? Your dad's an
something's wrong. Call
Your
my
dad's
dad.
an American hero, okay, who went to Afghanistan, 4 times?
He was deployed twice.
Okay, well, either way.
Iraq and Afghanistan.
20-year veteran. Yeah, American fucking hero. Bartender over here, baby.
Well.
I don't know if you know this, but she has a jackpot.
Fucking jack.
I must have been going through something in 2020.
That only hurts a little. Loads of driving and they can't drive for shit. Brandon Rocky says Miami is...
Then I'll fit right in. I can't drive for shit either. And I can't see, so it doesn't matter how I'm driving.
Yeah, my stepdad went to Chicago for a drag show. Family weekend, and they had a blast. Rocky says loads of driving and they can't drive for shit, okay? Jared says Miami is trash.
Yeah, I would rather live in
Tampa. Clearwater.
Clearwater.
Davenport.
Yeah.
Kissimmee.
New
Somewhere
Haven.
along Interstate 4. Between
Right.
Disney...
I don't think anybody that lives in Florida will ever hear anyone say, I want to live by the I-4.
Right, but that's where we want to live.
Yeah.
What's the I-4?
It's,
The road from Tampa to Orlando.
first of all, it's constantly under construction.
Like we want to be in
Yeah, it's like
that
60.
area.
It'll be like you're here, 65.
And if you know,
Always keep working on yourself, baby.
if you've ever been to Disney World, something Champions Gate is like one of the exits really close to Disney World, and it's always backed up on the 9-4 because there's only one exit to get to this place, but it's like kind of a big, I don't know. They've got like shopping malls and restaurants and whatever.
Sharon says we call I-4 Thunder Road.
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean,
I would do it though. I would give up my life here.
what about your husband?
The invite's on the table.
The invite. Anyway,
Well, you've already made it very clear it won't be a group decision. So I made the decision, and I'll just send you the houses until you find one you like.
and by one I like means one that
I like.
can afford without fully crying.
It's not. It wouldn't be that bad. I told him
come to Clearwater. I would totally live in
I love Clearwater.
Yeah, we're big Clearwater fans. I'll wear a Rays hat all day, every day. I will.
Yeah.
I'll still be a Cubs fan.
I was about to say, did you see how fast that switched?
What?
Speaking of Cubs, I bought Sean tickets for
Yeah, she did.
Valentine's Day for the Reds and Cubs game. But I did that on purpose because I'm a Reds fan.
Name 3 players.
I don't have to.
Shut the fuck up, then.
So she does like the Reds because you hate the Reds?
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty much.
God.
Your mom moved down to Florida, Jared? That's pretty sweet.
See, lots of people there.
That's I think my wife's long-term plan is just to get everybody to Florida, even you.
Get it, just to move everybody to
He
Florida.
literally was like, I can't leave my
I can't leave
my
mine
parents.
snacks.
And you guys could Skype or something. He said, I can't leave my parents. I said, we can get a big house. We could all just live together. We could just have a little family reunion in our
There you
house.
go.
I don't
Just
know.
put all your money together and just get something huge.
Get a furnished basement.
Did you say a furnished basement?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we could just like turn it into an apartment. We could all live together.
Finished basement.
No, furnished.
Like with everything down there.
Yes. Like an apartment. I mean, finished, but
But
furnished.
it will be furnished. We'll be doing the furnishing.
No, see, I just want to buy a furnished house
Yeah?
with a pool.
When I moved into
okay.
my house, you know what I had?
What?
A zero gravity chair. And I just moved it from whatever room I was sitting in.
Nice.
Like I moved it to my back room to watch TV.
That
and I
sounds
moved
like
to
a
my,
typical guy's
yeah,
house.
I had a zero gravity chair and it was awesome for a long time. Now, then I upgraded. Then I had like 4 couches.
You have the good chair yet?
Not yet.
When
I do have a big chair, but it's like it don't recline. It's just a big chair and a half.
when I moved into my apartment, that was my first apartment, so of course I was like excited. I went and bought all this shit and like filled my house. I only lived there for a year and I lived on the 3rd fucking floor, so move out day was absolutely awful. I wish I just only had a chair.
That's your fault.
I know.
Tyler, me? You got anything to say before we go?
I got a new tea the other night, juniper berry, and it's like juniper and mint and honey or something like that.
From the bubble tea store?
No, just like a new hot tea.
Okay.
It's my new nightly ritual, dude. I've been drinking that stuff and fucking
Tea is so good at night.
yeah, puts me to bed.
I get like this blueberry something, blue raspberry green tea or something.
Tea's good.
Knocks you out.
I found a new company I'm gonna order some tea from. It's
Yeah.
Lipton's.
no, it's like it's called Harney and Sons.
That's brisk, baby.
Harney and Sons tea. They're fucking cool. They come in like a little tea tin and and like a little sachet. Like it's
Do you like steep your tea in like whatever, or do you get the ones that are in like tea bags? Are you like a real tea drinker?
I have both.
Okay, see, I'm not a real tea drinker. I'm like a Walmart tea drinker.
Yeah.
it's on a bag.
So like those come in like a sachet. Like it's like a bag.
Yeah.
But you can get like all kinds, and it's really good. But yeah, I have a tea ball for the other stuff. You put the loose in there, and
Need to get on.
Jared says, how y'all know Twig? You talking about Adam? Is that who you're talking about, Jared?
who's Twig?
I know a guy who goes by Twig.
Sean knows everyone.
Name's Adam.
Even if he doesn't know anybody, he knows everyone.
It's pretty sweet. It's part of being a bartender. It's how we get down. We meet people. Yeah.
It's part of being
Terwilliger.
a extrovert.
He is friends with we had mutual friends. So we've hung out in mutual friend situations. That's about it. I know he either teaches or used to teach math, probably still does. But yeah, mutual friends is how that went down, Jared.
Nice.
So you're going to go home, put on some hot tea. And every time I get you in here,
Me?
yes, you.
Why?
There's no why.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
going to
finish
make
what
a
you're gonna say.
statement.
Okay. Then I'll
Every
ask
time I get you in here, I realize that you and Tyler are about the same age.
We literally are the same age.
Yeah.
Are you
Because
30?
it's the same stuff.
I'll turn 30
Should
this
be
year.
30 in September. It's the same stuff. I'm on this new tea. Oh, I love tea. I want to do these microgreens. Oh my God, I love microgreens.
Dude, microgreens. Hey, peep the videos next week, dude. I already got a couple recipes.
I'm
Sorry, boomer, that you're
I'm
stuck in your
barely
ways.
millennial, but I don't think I'm millennial enough for my
You're
wife
not.
even. Yeah.
No,
What
dude.
was before millennials? Is that boomers?
That was Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah. I do some
The only thing
millennial
that
shit.
Gen X and I have in common is she's my cherry pie.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. That's it.
It's not you being like a brand snob and stuck in your way. And is that
No,
just you being
he's
a
not.
tourist?
You got to give him some credit, dude. He's got an iPhone now.
It took me 3
Apparently,
years.
we are shitting on Sean.
No,
now.
I was just asking.
No,
You wanna say
Go ahead, Sarah. Let it out. She calls me a brand snob.
How much time
Is
you
this
got?
because he likes Dasani water?
No, it's because one time I went to take him shopping and I was going to buy clothes for him. And he's like, I don't wear Under Armour. I only wear Nike. And I'm like, you can fucking wear Walmart. I don't care.
Oh,
And then I bought him
But
Eddie.
I mean, like I'm the same. Like I'm not like a brand. Like I won't not wear something. But like I'm pretty particular about what I wear.
Okay. He
Like
used
Calvin
to
Klein
go-
underwear, only thing that touches is wiener.
He used to go to
Only thing.
Only thing.
Starbucks all
Not
the
even
time.
hands.
Not even hands.
And I'm like, I don't go to Starbucks. Like, I don't like Starbucks. I like very sweet coffee. Like, I like sugar water. And so it took me forever for him to go to Dunkin'.
See,
And like,
Dunkin'-
I introduce things to him and it takes him forever.
Like-
And then he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, that's shit, I'm right.
The one time I had Dunkin', fucking hated it because I've never had to go to a coffee place and be like, yeah, give me that iced mocha thing or whatever that looks very good on the menu, but add sugar and cream to it. They just gave me that and it tastes like brown ass water. I'm like, okay, cool.
You always
You gotta
say-
know how to dunk him, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like Starbucks, you just like, hey, give me this, and it fucking tastes good right out of the tap.
So, okay, so
It
then
doesn't come out of a tap. They have baristas.
You know what I meant.
I finally
They gotta
get
do all the
him-
little,
I finally get him to go to Dunkin'.
Yeah, that.
Okay,
all the shit. They gotta barista it up.
They got barista, dude. It's like barista.
I finally get him to go to Dunkin'. He tries one drink, and he's been on the same drink for 2 years. He
Same drink,
refuses
bro.
I like
to try
Big B.
anything else.
I like Big B coffee.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a Michigan thing. I never used to drink coffee, and Allie's like, "We gotta go to Big B." I'm like, "Cool," and I get like this iced mocha thing, and I'm like, "This fucking badass." But yeah, same thing. Iced mocha all year round, wintertime, summertime, anything.
I try to introduce him to really cool shit, and he just refuses to try anything until I nag about it for
Here you go, dude. You might as well
minimum
just
of
try it.
2 years.
God knows she will nag.
A
You
minimum
might
of
as
2
well-
years.
So like that's the thing. Like if someone asks me to do something, I just do it. They're like, "Hey, you want to try this?" I'm like, "Fuck it," and I'll just eat it. It's like, yeah, not
Well,
for me.
like the things like I really like Starbucks. I'm particular about my coffee. Starbucks
No, he's
coffee
not. No, he's
made
not.
me happy. Yes, I am.
He's like
drink-
Starbucks. He's like Starbucks coffee made me happy.
So fuck your other coffee.
He like Starbucks
Listen,
coffee makes me
he
happy.
used to drink black, not even hot coffee. Like he would fall asleep, and then it would be like warm, and then he would just drink up, and it's like,
My grandparents do that same thing.
okay, so he is not particular.
No, they're
about
not
his
even that
coffee
savage.
because-
They're not even that savage. Like, hey, you nuke this in the microwave for me real quick. Get a
Yes.
little, knock the chill off of it.
Yeah, so he's not particular about his coffee because he'll literally drink it after it's been sitting on the counter
Maybe
for
he
I don't
liked
know,
that cold Seattle
2 to 5 business days, and then he'd be like, "I'm not going anywhere. Starbucks is the only thing that I'll drink." And then he gets like a fucking white mocha. Like it's not even anything.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's
It
good.
is good, but it's not like a specialty coffee.
Why?
So he's just a snob.
I don't
is
need
what I'm
a
getting
specialty coffee. I need consistency. And Dunkin' has since provided me the consistency I need. I know that when I order my large iced coffee with coconut caramel cream and sugar, I know every time when they hand that fucking
can tell by
delicious,
the
beautiful
color.
thing, you can tell by the color they're going to hand it through the window and it's going to be the shit.
Or it's gonna taste like pond water.
No, I mean, lately since I started using the app, it's always consistent. Like, fuck yes. Like, and that's the win I need. It doesn't matter what the goddamn shit tastes like. It's the win of every day just having that consistency. Like,
Listen
fuck
to
yeah,
him.
been looking forward to this fucking
In Vegas
moment.
every morning.
He's like the
in
worst
Vegas every
brand
morning.
snob.
Whether he wakes up or goes to sleep or it's just morning time, he's at fucking Dunkin' Cup.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
one right across in the Queens, right?
It's in the Frontier.
Oh, in the front.
The
There's one in
Fremont.
The Fremont. Yeah, the Fremont.
Yeah, Fremont. I was thinking McDonald's, but that's in the D, isn't it?
McDonald's is in the D.
Don't even get me. You guys got me fired up.
Dude, I'm ready for some of that birria ramen across the street from the D.
So jealous. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
Just
eat. I'm
go
gonna
in.
eat fucking 3 Coney dogs first day we're there, dude.
I just will go and not hang out with you. You won't even know I'm there.
You can't do that.
I know.
But
Which is bullshit because
what
last
you
year he
can do-
went and he calls me, he says, "I'm out of money. Can you send me some money?"
Yeah.
That's what they.
And then I sent it to him, but I'm not allowed to go.
no, but
I'm allowed
what
to
you
send
can
him
do
money.
is you can schedule a girls trip for in the fall maybe.
No, I think we're gonna try to go in October-ish
Okay,
or September. No, we decided September.
you can schedule like do a girls trip thing.
Hopefully, and not repeat of last September.
What happened last September?
Well, I think it was last September.
Last September we were in Florida.
Okay, the September before that. I don't know. I literally always leave for my birthday. I'm never here on my birthday. We went, but I was sick, so I went to bed early.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know why you're yelling yeah like that. Like
Yeah.
you
That was
did
him.
something wrong.
That's what boomers do when they remember something.
Yeah. I fucking hate both of you.
No, you love me.
Oh, I hate both of you motherfuckers.
You love me.
We're the same goddamn generation. I'm
That
just
was
at the opposite
hard.
end of
That
it.
was funny though, wasn't it?
Yes, that was funny.
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Well played.
yeah.
Good job.
Why are you yelling? Yeah.
Fuck both of you.
It's funny.
All right. No, what it is she got sick. Like her stomach was bothering her. We had something for lunch that day that did not agree, and I was heading to Andiamo for dinner.
You just went without her.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I would have tooted on. That was so good.
Yeah.
He didn't even bring me anything
You didn't bring
back.
it. I would have brought something back.
No.
Nope.
You know what he brought back? His drunk ass.
Oh man, I would have brought
After
something
getting
back.
kicked out of the casino because he fell asleep at a machine.
Seen that. I've seen him fall asleep at a table before.
I've told this story on this podcast, I believe.
Tell it again. It's funny. It's so funny to me.
Oh yeah,
All right.
is this when you
All right,
pee
for
on
the
the floor?
people for the people who have never heard this story.
Oh God.
For the people that have never heard this story,
I gotta
I
pee
eat
so
dinner
bad.
by myself.
I really didn't care about that. I was
And
very
you
good.
didn't. You weren't mad at me for anything, really. I don't even think
Andiamo's
you were-
is his place, not mine.
Right. So anyway, eat dinner by myself. Wife gets sick, so I'm just kind of hanging out. A night of gambling, whatever. I fall asleep at a slot machine. I still had money in the slot machine. It's like $14. I'm sitting there trying to stay awake and play, but I'm just falling asleep. Security's like, "Hey, dude, you need to go to bed." I'm
Who
like,
doesn't?
you ain't wrong." I head upstairs.
He goes to a different machine first.
Oh, do I?
You told me that. You took it after the guy kicked you out. You
Oh,
took it,
yeah.
went to a different machine on across the room.
Right. Yeah, good times. Oh, I did. I went and played Keno. That's what it was. Bad night. Really tired. Should have went to bed. Feeling the vibes though. Walk upstairs after I finally decide to just go to bed. And I have to use the restroom before I go to bed. The bathroom's in the D. Like you walk into the hotel room, the bathroom is immediately on the right. And when you walk in the bathroom door, it's like a probably 6-foot shot straight back to the toilet, which is facing you. And I don't know why I did this,
That perception was off, bub.
but I apparently thought that I could stand in the doorway and pee and hit the toilet.
That's hammered, dude. That's drunk.
Oh, hammered fucking drunk. I thought I could, apparently, this is all hearsay. These accounts of the story are from my wife.
It happened. I had to clean it up.
My wife wakes up to the sound of water hitting the floor.
I dead ass thought he like turned the sink on, and because at this I didn't know he was in the room and I hadn't seen him yet, but I just heard water. So I get up and I'm like, I hope to God this is my husband in here and not somebody else. I wish it was somebody else.
Water hitting the floor.
Yeah, she sees you stark naked in the doorway.
I had my underwear on. I mean, I pulled him down to pee. Missing the toilet by a mile.
Literally.
Underwear on. Finished peeing. Pull my underwear back up at the surprise of seeing my wife there.
He just goes
then
and lays down.
No. Remember?
No.
I tried to walk outside.
Oh yeah. He tries to. So you didn't have shorts on though. You only had your underwear on.
Yeah.
And he turns around and opens the bedroom door to go out in the hallway.
The hotel room door to go out in the hallway.
Oh, dude. You thought you was in the bathroom.
And she was like, well, I was kind of.
No, he
No, I
wasn't.
mean like you thought you had to open the bathroom door to go back into the room.
He
whatever it
doesn't-
was.
I don't know what he was thinking.
But I lay down. She finally gets me to bed. I get up like 2 hours later, have to pee again. I walk into the bathroom, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are my socks wet? Why is our floor all wet? She was like, you can shut the fuck up and go back to bed. That's it. And I hear the story from her.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, because we left, we would leave really early the next morning, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you don't remember.
I don't remember.
You don't remember because you slept the whole way in the Uber ride to the airport. So I was like fuming, mad. Anyway, because this was my birthday, and he missed it. I missed it. I mean, whatever. I was ready to go to bed.
When Sean B gets in Vegas, he's a different animal.
I know.
He's like the groundhog that didn't see the shadow. You know what I mean?
He's something else.
Yeah, I've seen him sleep 60% on the floor. Like his head was halfway on the bed with his shoulders, and the rest of his body was like still coming in from the doorway.
Tyler, if you need to find me in Vegas, where do you look?
On your Snap story.
Yes.
I look on my Snap story, and if he hasn't posted Snap story in a while, I look at the Queens at the blackjack table.
The Queens?
Usually, that's where I start.
The Fremont.
No, the Four Queens, I think, is where I start.
You sure?
That's the one right next door.
So the one across the street from the D is my favorite, the Fremont.
Oh, that's because it goes Fremont and then like Queens this way, right?
You go kind of catty-cornered through that intersection to the Fremont.
That's where I start at, the Fremont.
And then the Queens is back across Fremont Street.
Yeah. So I usually start it there, and if I don't see him in that one, which is very unlikely, that's usually where he's at.
Yeah.
If I don't see him there, then I just start bouncing like Queens, Nug, like all like Circa, all those places.
Check my Snap story, bro.
That's usually where I check. That's usually where I check first, and that's how you can tell if he's doing good or bad.
He's out there alone.
If he's doing good, Snap story's blowing up. If he's doing bad, you're gonna have to go looking.
I fucking love being me, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love being me.
I gotta go have a PBR at the fucking Hogs and Heifers.
Well, I need to go there with you.
I just need to go there and have a PBR.
Yeah.
Get Allie another T-shirt.
Yep. You want to come say bye? No. It's time to go.
Shut it off.
Shut it off.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go home and drink my tea. I gotta put my animals up.
Yeah, I gotta go home and play my stupid video game. You're really cutting
What's it even about? We can talk after this. We've been dragging this on for like fucking 45 minutes.
Tyler, you got any final thoughts?
I do not. No, ready for the hot stuff next week.
Next week, Kyle Killinger joins us in the studio. Sarah, you got anything you want to say before we go?
Nope. Thanks for letting me be your special guest.
Thank you for
You
always.
need a body in the third chair.
Thank you for always being my special guest.
Yep. Anytime.
I love you. Tyler, me, and Sarah Marie Burton. This is Sean B., and this has been the Mind Snacks Podcast. And I'm going to switch over here to a sick fade transition out this bitch.
There you got it right.